So there are different types of boilers. One is fire tube boilers and water tube boilers, and one more tube, packaged boiler. So this packaged boiler I showed you in starting. So this one. So now we see what is two types, fire tube and water tube boiler. So fire tube boiler means the inside this boiler, the water, the tube, you can see this arrow, that this tube will carry the fire. The tube, the ash pit, in the ash pit we just burn, in the ash pit we just burn the coal, and the fire is being transmitted through this tube, and the surrounding this tube there is a water, and at the bottom, at the top, you will be getting this steam. This steam is being transported to the steam turbine. So you can see the fire tube, the once the tube, so we can see the arrow, once the fire will travel through this tube, the after some time it will loses the heat. So the heat will be absorbed by the water, then it is being fed to the chimney. So it is similar to your one similar through your as you are feeding, as you are burning the wood in your homes. Once you there you the heat is what you are doing, you are transferring the heat to the tube, and from the tube there you will be after delivering the heat, the inside the tube the gas will be being transmitted to the chimney. So here what happens, from the heat from the fire tube is being transferred through condensation. Through condensation it is being transferred to the water, and from the water it is being, this water will get boiled and it forms the hot water or steam. Okay, so that we call as a fire tube boiler. That is, the tube will carry the fire, and surrounding the tube there is a water. So contains a long steel tube through which the hot gases from the furnace pass, and around which the water to be converted into steam circulates. Fire tube boilers typically have a lower initial cost and are more fuel efficient and easier to operate, but they are limited generally to a capacity of 25 tons per hour and pressure of 17.5 kg per centimeter square. Next we see a water tube boilers or water in tube boilers. So you can see fire tube boilers means fire in a tube, and in water tube boiler means water in a tube, and surrounding that we are having the combustion. So in which the conditions are reversed, with the water passing through the tubes and hot gases passing outside the tubes. Okay, so here I told you there are two types of boilers. One is horizontally inclined, and some other is vertically inclined. So fire tube boilers are mostly horizontally inclined, and water tube boilers are vertically inclined. So here we can see the burners and boilers, and here you can see the tubes. So these boilers can be of single or multiple drum type. So this drum can be of single or multiple drum, and here the side of the drum you are having the tube. So inside the tube the water will be carried. So these boilers can be built to any steam capacities and pressures, and have a higher efficiency than fire tube boilers. So the burner will burn and the heat will be transferred directly to the tubes. So next comes your packaged boiler. The packaged boiler is so called because it comes as a complete package. So once delivered to a site, it requires only steam, water pipe work, and fuel supply and electrical connection to be made for it become operational. Packaged boilers are generally of shell type with fire tube design so as to achieve higher heat transfer rates by both radiation and convection. So here both of them we are having the radiation by through radiation and by, so the actually we don't have any we're not using in a fire tube boiler the convection, but here packaged boiler we are using the convection also. Convection, radiation and conduction heat is there, but the convection type of conduction heat is not there in normal boiler, but the packaged boiler can have this one also. The future of packaged boilers are small combustion space and high heat release rate, resulting in faster evaporation, larger number of small diameter tubes leading to a good convecting heat transfer, forced or induced draft system resulting in good combustion efficiency, number of passes resulting in better overall heat transfer, and high thermal efficiency levels compared with other boilers. These boilers are classified based on the number of passes, the number of times the hot combustion gases pass through the boiler. The first chamber is taken as the first pass, after which there may be 1, 2 or 3 sets of fire tubes. Most common boiler of this class is 3 pass unit with 2 sets of fire tubes and with exhaust gases exiting through the rear of the boiler. See this packaged boiler. So actually in a fire tube boiler we are having only one set of fire tube. So in the packaged boiler we can have 2 to 3 sets of fire tube, and the surrounding that tube we are having the water tubes, and this water tube will be circulating at the side of the tube, side of the fire tube, and from the, if it circulates regularly in the side of the fire tube, so it can be the heat can be effectively being absorbed from the tube. സോ അതായത് ഒരു വലിയൊരു ട്യൂബ് ഉണ്ടാവും, അതിൻ്റെ ട്യൂബിൽ കൂടെ സൈഡിൽ ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു വാട്ടർ ട്യൂബ് ഇങ്ങനെ സർക്കുലേറ്റ് ചെയ്തിരുന്നെന്ന് നിങ്ങൾ സങ്കല്പിക്കാം. അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾ എന്താ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുക, ആ ഫയർ ട്യൂബിലുള്ള മൊത്തം ഹീറ്റിനെ എന്ത് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും, ഈ വാട്ടർ അത് അബ്സോർബ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. അപ്പോൾ വാട്ടർ അതിൻ്റെ സർഫേസിൽ കൂടെ ഫ്ലോ ചെയ്യുമ്പം കാട്ടി നിങ്ങൾ കൂടുതൽ വാട്ടർ നിങ്ങൾ സർക്കുലേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ വിടുകയാണെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഏത് ടൈപ്പ് ഓഫ് ഹീറ്റും കൂടെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അബ്സോർബ് ചെയ്യാം. ഹീറ്റ് ക്യാൻ ബി ത്രൂ ദി ബൈ കൺവെക്ഷൻ. അതായത് ട്രാൻസ്ഫോമറിൽ ഓയിൽ ട്യൂബിലെ കൂടെ, അതായത് സൈഡിലെ ട്യൂബിലെ കൂടെ ഇങ്ങനെ ഓയിൽ ഇങ്ങനെ ആ റേഡിയേറ്ററിലെ കൂടെ, അതായത് ട്രാൻസ്ഫോമറിൻ്റെ സൈഡിൽ ഒരു ട്യൂബ് നിങ്ങൾ കണക്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടാവില്ലേ, ആ ട്യൂബിലെ കൂടെ ഓയിൽ പാസ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ എന്താ സംഭവിക്കുക, അത് ആ ട്യൂബിൽ നിന്ന് അറ്റ്മോസ്ഫിയറിലേക്ക് ഹീറ്റ് അത് എക്സ്പെൻഡ് ചെയ്യും, ഹീറ്റ് അത് റിലീസ് ചെയ്യും. ഇവിടെ നേരെ തിരിച്ചാണ്, അവിടെ ട്യൂബിൽ ഹീറ്റ് ഉണ്ട്, ആ ഒരു വാട്ടറിൽ ഹീറ്റ് ഇല്ല. അപ്പോൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യും, ആ ട്യൂബിലെ കൂടെ വെള്ളം ഫ്ലോ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ എന്താ സംഭവിക്കുക, ആ ഫയർ ട്യൂബിലെ ഹീറ്റ് മുഴുവനും ഈ ട്യൂബിൽ വാട്ടർ ട്യൂബ് അബ്സോർബ് ചെയ്യും. സോ ഈ രീതിയിലാണ് ഈ പാക്കേജ്ഡ് ബോയിലേഴ്സ് ഉണ്ടാവും. So here you can large number of smaller diameter tubes leading to a good convective heat transfer. So I will just show you a video so that you will be getting more clear idea. So please see this video. So this is the boiler, and see the water is being fed to his there is fire, this we call as fire, and from this fire the heat will be exchanged to the top. You can see so many tubes, and inside the tubes the water will be circulated. So you can see the red arrow through which the heat will be exchanged. Okay, so like this we call as a same we are having the fire tube boiler. So same thing which we can see in the packaged boiler. So now we see about water tube type of boiler. You just see water tube steam boiler, and riser tubes and downcomers connected lower drum and steam drum. So we can just see the tubes. So in these tubes we are having the water, and so the water will be feeding the burner and boiler furnace. So you can see the fire. So you can see the fire here. So the burns, and it will heat the tube, and the tube will be carrying the water. The tube will be carrying the water. So after that, the water inside the tube will be get heated, and you can see the heat water flows through the riser tubes, and so you can see the blue as cold water, and the red as an hot water. This hot water, you can see at the top one arrow, so that it will hot water will hot steam will flow in the top, and you can see here the exhaust. So exhaust will be going through that chimney. Okay, so I will just show you once again. See here, and water tube steam boiler, steam riser tubes and downcomers connected lower drum and steam drum, and so in the top we are having one tap. So through that tap we will be getting the steam. So there is a drum is there, so that drum will store the steam, and from that you can release to the top. So you see the tube will be heated, burner and boiler furnace will heat the tube, and water inside the tube will get heated. Water inside the tube will get heated. So you can blue water, so you can see the top also. So there is one circulation of the water circulation. So you can see the blue arrow, and we can see a brown arrow at the top, so that the steam will be passing, and the chimney to exhaust the gas. So this is what about the water tube boiler. Now we see about the packaged boiler. So we can see different types of boilers there, and see here these different tubes which we can see here. So exhaust stack at the top, and high pressure refractory, and you can see the burner tube fire. So the fire which will burn, and here you can see lots of tubes inserted in a closed package. So same thing, it is like a fire tube, but there are different types of tubes through which the water will be carried out. So that is packaged in a enclosed chamber, that we call as a packaged type of boiler. So this I explained you the data, that is water tube boiler. So this we call as a packaged type of boiler. Okay, fine. Part which I hope to take in this class. In the next class, I will just study. We will just study about the combustion in boilers. So if you are having any doubt regarding the packaged boiler, fire tube boiler, or water tube boiler, you just refer through these notes. I have already studied in the already put it in the model. If you are having any doubt, please contact me at any time. Okay, bye.